Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 football players in European history. It's a subject that sparks debate wherever you go in the world, from the backstreets of Buenos Aires to the bustling pubs of Manchester. Who are the true legends, the ones who've left an indelible mark on the beautiful game? Well, we've got a list for you, and it's a cracker. From legendary goal scorers to midfield maestros, these players have etched their names in the history books, inspiring generations with their skill, vision, and sheer passion for the sport. Over the next few minutes, we'll relive some of their most iconic moments, those flashes of brilliance that set them apart from the rest. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a trip down memory lane as we celebrate the careers of 10 absolute icons who've graced the game we all love. Chapter 1. Lionel Messi, the magician from Rosario. Where do you even start with Lionel Messi? The little magician from Rosario, Argentina, has rewritten the record books during his time at Barcelona. We're talking an astonishing number of goals, more than anyone thought possible, really. But it's not just the quantity, it's the sheer audacity of his play, the way he dances past defenders like they're not even there. 7 Ballon d'Or awards, that's more than anyone else, tell you all you need to know about his dominance. He's mesmerized us with his dribbling, his passing, his finishing, and that uncanny ability to make the impossible look routine. Messi's a player who defies superlatives, a true once-in-a-generation talent. Chapter 2. Cristiano Ronaldo, a relentless winning machine. Now, you can't mention Messi without talking about his eternal rival, Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a player who's built like a Greek god and possesses a work ethic that's just as impressive as his physique. Ronaldo's hunger for goals, for trophies, for constant improvement is what sets him apart. He's conquered England, Spain and Italy, scoring goals for fun wherever he's gone. 5 Champions League titles, another record-breaking feat, show his pedigree on the biggest stage. Love him or loathe him, you can't deny Ronaldo's place amongst the greats. Chapter 3. Johan Cruyff, the architect of total football. Johan Cruyff, the Dutch master, wasn't just a phenomenal footballer, he was a revolutionary. He was the embodiment of total football, a philosophy that transformed the way the game was played. As a player, he was simply breathtaking. His balance, his vision, his ability to glide past defenders, it was pure artistry. 3 Ballon d'Or awards speak volumes, but his legacy extends far beyond individual accolades. He led Ajax to 3 consecutive European Cups and later managed Barcelona to their first ever European Cup triumph. Cruyff's influence on modern football is immeasurable.
Chapter 4. Zinedine Zidane, elegance personified. Zinedine Zidane, Zizou to his fans, was pure elegance on the ball. He possessed this almost balletic grace, a way of gliding across the pitch that made the difficult look effortless. His touch, his control, his passing range, it was like he was playing a different game to everyone else. Who can forget that volley in the Champions League final for Real Madrid? Or his 2 goals in France's World Cup triumph in 1998? Zidane was a magician with the ball at his feet, a true icon of the game. Chapter 5. Michel Platini, the French maestro. Michel Platini, another French legend, was the complete midfield player. He could dictate the tempo of a game like few others, picking passes with pinpoint accuracy and scoring goals with remarkable consistency. He was the driving force behind Juventus's success in the 1980s, leading them to their first European Cup triumph in 1985. 3 consecutive Ballon d'Or awards solidify his place among the game's elite. Platini was a true maestro, orchestrating play with unmatched vision and technical brilliance. Chapter 6. Franz Beckenbauer de Kaiser. Franz Beckenbauer de Kaiser was a true pioneer. He revolutionized the role of the sweeper, effortlessly transitioning from defense to attack with his elegance and vision. He was the captain, the leader, the inspiration behind West Germany's World Cup triumphs in 1974 and 1990. Beckenbauer was a born winner, a true leader who commanded respect wherever he went. He wasn't just a great player. He was a true icon of German football. Chapter 7. Marco van Basten, the Swan of Utrecht. Marco van Basten, the Swan of Utrecht, was a striker of breathtaking ability. He possessed everything you'd want in a number 9 pace, power, technique, and an eye for goal that was second to none. Sadly, his career was cut short by injury, but not before he'd left his mark on the game. He fired AC Milan to 3 European Cup titles and led the Netherlands to their first major international trophy at Euro '88. Despite his premature retirement, Van Basten's legacy as one of the greatest strikers of all time remains firmly intact. Chapter 8. George Best, the Belfast Boy. George Best, the Belfast Boy, was pure box office. He was blessed with incredible skill, balance, and a turn of pace that left defenders trailing in his wake. He was a showman, an entertainer, a true icon of the swinging 60s. He became a global superstar at Manchester United, leading them to European Cup glory in 1968. Best had it all: the talent, the looks, the charisma. He was a true one-off, a player who transcended football and became a cultural phenomenon. Chapter 9. Paolo Maldini, the Eternal Defender. Paolo Maldini, the epitome of class and consistency, was a one-club man who spent his entire career at AC Milan. He was a Rolls-Royce of a defender, elegant, composed, and virtually unbeatable in one-on-one situations. He won everything there was to win at club level, lifting the European Cup and Champions League trophy 5 times. Maldini was the ultimate professional, a true legend of Italian football. His longevity at the top level was remarkable, and his loyalty to Milan endeared him to fans across the globe. Chapter 10. Alfredo Di Stefano, the Blonde Arrow. Alfredo Di Stefano, the Blonde Arrow, was a true pioneer of the game. He was a complete footballer, capable of playing anywhere on the pitch and excelling in every position. He was the driving force behind Real Madrid's dominance in the 1950s, leading them to 5 consecutive European Cup triumphs. Di Stefano was a phenomenal goal scorer, a brilliant passer, and a tireless worker. He was a true icon of the game, a player who redefined what it meant to be a complete footballer. So, there you have it, our list of the top 10 football players in European history. It's a subjective list, of course, and there are bound to be some disagreements. But one thing's for sure, these 10 players have all left an indelible mark on the beautiful game. They've thrilled us with their skill, inspired us with their passion, and etched their names in footballing folklore. Do you agree with our picks? Who would you add or remove from the list? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content. We'll see you next time for another trip down memory lane.